Hello and welcome to this introduction to failure modes and effects analysis, that's FMEA, and reliability centered maintenance, that's RCM. In this brief introduction, we shall discover what they are, where they come from, what they're used for, and how they might help you. History. In the past, equipment would run to failure and then be repaired. Maintenance then progressed and started to try and determine just what, at the most basic level, caused the problem. Techniques such as root cause analysis, that's RCA, emerged. But RCA requires an item to fail before we investigate it. We know that some failures could be so bad that they must, if at all possible, be prevented before they occur. In the 1960s, the nuclear industry developed a technique to do this. They called it failure modes and effects analysis, or FMEA. It has spread to the majority of legislated and leading-edge industries. In a world where the implications of unreliable equipment are simply not acceptable, FMEA offers a method for addressing the issues. FMEA looks at actual and generic functional failures, modes, and then asks, are there maintenance tasks we can undertake that might identify and address deterioration before it leads to failure? Another industry that simply cannot afford failure and depends on high levels of reliability is the aerospace industry. In the late 70s, United Airlines were asked to help the US Navy due to reliability problems with their Phantom jet. The US Navy was so impressed by the speed and effectiveness of the solution that two leading members of the team, Stanley Nolan and Howard Heap, were tasked with formulating and explaining the process. 1978 saw the landmark report capturing the process titled Reliability Centered Maintenance. Reliability centered maintenance challenges some widely held and traditional maintenance beliefs. The aerospace industry developed a completely new strategic framework to ensure that an asset continues to perform as its users need it to perform, and this was known as MSG3. Within the aviation industry, outside it's known as reliability-centered maintenance. So what's the difference? Well, FMEA is proactive in that it looks at addressing potential failures, whilst RCM considers using appropriate techniques to with each type of failure, to deal with each type of failure, and meeting the expectations of the users and the wider public. It's also risk-managed and cost-effective options that it seeks. A machine's functions and whether it is in a fit state to perform them is the measure of its availability. A machine's ability to maintain the required standard of these functions is its reliability. Well, how will FMEA and RCM help? Well, the FMEA and RCM method we present will help you identify functions of a machine, analyse its potential failure modes, choose the most appropriate maintenance strategies to combat that failure, translate those strategies into tasks, identify the optimum frequency of the tasks, and identify the skills required to complete the tasks. And what we'll get from them? Well, ultimately, this method delivers detailed maintenance tasks at appropriate frequencies targeted at known failure modes of the functions of the machine, which in turn will actually deliver reduced downtime, the opportunity to eliminate repeat failures, increased reliability and availability. So if you want to learn more, explore the detail behind these essentials, discover how they fit into a wider integrity strategy, and walk through real-life case studies which bring them to life, all without leaving your desk in unique webinar format, then log in to the rest of our seminars. Thank you very much.